All right, I am recording, and I am going to get rid of that. Got that open. Don't need that open. And templates, there they are. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. And guys, if I can do a live recording like this without rehearsal, any of you can do this. Trust me on that. All right. So this screen here that you're seeing is my monitor, and this is how I file things. I file it just like a filing cabinet, and it's still a disaster. Hey, it's life. But one thing I do is I created a folder called templates. When you finish a page on modifying and you are ready to post it, what I like to tell my students is do a page, get it modified, get the links in there. So modify it for content, make it your own. You own that, you be proud of that page, okay? Speak from your heart into those pages. They will turn out way better than trying to sound like Rory or me or Heather or Priscilla, okay guys? With that, so you've got that page modified, it's yours, you own it. Now you need to do a template. Why do you want to do a template? Because you're not going to be posting, oh, I got more people wanting in, admit all. All right, I'm not used to this waiting room thing. I must have done something wrong. Okay.
Yeah, it's different now.
It's way different. I know it's more security aspect, and I appreciate that aspect. Okay,
Right.
so as I started late because I was recording my video, my wine box opening for August. But I'm sharing my screen here, and I put all my templates for when I'm going to do ads in a file folder called templates, so I don't have to go looking for it. And so I'm just going to open that up. So as you can see, I've got a lot of templates out here. To create a template in Google, I'm going to take this all the way back because a lot of you are not familiar with all the fun, cool, free things Google has for us. One person waiting. Admit, Mr. Robert Smith. I'm leaving that little waiting room open now. All right, so in Google, next to your picture are these 9 buttons. When you click on them, there's all this cool free, all this is free, you guys. You don't have to pay for any of this, okay? To get to where I am here, you click on Drive. You're in control, you're driving it. So remember that aspect, Drive. So in my Drive, I have created a new file folder, new folder. Headset has arrived. And I named it Templates. Now, if I were smart, I would do another folder and call it Wine Templates and do Create. And now my wine templates will be underneath my templates, and I've got a lot of them. So I'm just gonna drag it over. Oh, my brie burgers. I've got a lot of recipes in here where I talk about the wine. Okay, advertise your recipes. Do a page on recipes, tie it into a bottle of wine, and run with it. Just run with it. So there's a lot of other wine templates. We're just going to open this wine template up. So this is a template where I'm calling it Wine Customer Template. To create a new template, again, you click on New and Google Docs. It's like Word. It's typing on a piece of paper. Okay, so it's a blank sheet here. And what are we working on? Wine templates. Actually, We're all into the brain. We're all into Velovita. So Velovita templates. I haven't created one yet. So I've named it Velovita template. I'm just going to click up here in the untitled document and call it Velovita template. And reformat it. And I know that my URL for my site is 4m81.com. And I'm just gonna, crap, I can't remember what I named the page. What is my page URL? Go to your page. This is how, you know, you get interrupted with a phone call, a student calls, dog needs to go potty. I've got 3 of them, I get interrupted a lot. We're just gonna come out here and I'm not even gonna bother searching. I'm just gonna type in brain. Best brain boosting supplements. There's one of my pages. When I open it, you see up here, this link, that is your URL as well, okay? This is how you find it. This is the quickest way. This is the simplest way. This is the no-think way. Do a right click and copy. Go back to the template. And we're just gonna paste it in there. All right, now we need to come up with some attention-grabbing headings. So headings, let's see here. Brain boost. With our best, newest supplement. Vegan-friendly brain food. That will get a lot of people's interest right there. We want to come up with at least 10. I'm just going to do a couple here right now, but when you guys are creating your templates, come up with at least 10, and you'll see why as we get going. All right, now we need to come up with the body, the meat of that advertisement, okay? I like to come up with at least 3 descriptions, because here's the thing. The more ads you're posting, you want to make them different. You do not want to duplicate or have the same ad out there all the time. And now I really got to have my game on, y'all, because Paul just joined. So description. So we've caught them with our headings. And again, I said we need to do at least 10. I've just put a couple in here for time's sake. My description. Are you looking for I have comments coming from the peanut gallery behind me for a mentally stimulating product that is not an energy drink. You need this, you want this. Come read further for more information. You want to lure them in. Why? You don't want to give all the details here in your ad. Because if you do, why are they going to go and check out your page? You don't have to keep it this short. Sometimes you want longer. I should probably name that description 1, because later tonight I will come up with description 2. Or maybe I'll come up with it now. Recently released for public purchase through authorized representatives only. We have amazing flavors that will snap your attention and help you focus, make a more productive. And y'all, just letting you know, I also took my perk today. So perk, brain, drinking the energy. I've got 3 different companies going in my system right now. I'm having fun. Actually 2 different companies, 3 different products. I'll add the 3rd company in a little bit with the bottle of wine. Let's see here, we have amazing flavors that will snap your attention, help you focus to make your day more productive. This easy to swallow formula will even get your taste buds flowing. Okay, so I've got a start on my template. Ideally, again, 10 headings, 2 to 3 descriptions. Why? Because now we're gonna go out and post. I've got all the information here that I need with the headings and the descriptions, and yes, I am OCD on some of my things. But where do we go for posting ads? Where are all these free links that we've all talked about? We are gonna go to the RRR247.com main website. If you guys aren't visiting this often to familiarize with yourself with all of this, you really need to. Because right here, there's a lot of magic. This was our original training page to get started, okay? What Paul has done, and I'm not just saying it because he's on, but what Paul has created along with all of us other instructors with the whole system and everything, and what Rory's redoing is amazing and incredible. And you guys are so lucky to be students right now because we really, you know, had to force ourselves to go find the information. It was not laid out as nicely as it is now. So these are free traffic sites, additional ad posting resources. If you feel the need, you can do paid traffic sites. I don't feel the need. There is a huge list here of free. I'm not even halfway through the scrolling here. Oh, there we go. And there's additional resources. There's AbleWise, Post Ads Free, Gumtree, those are all international. My favorite one to use, and I know Paul's is too, is US Net Ads. And it's easy. There's nothing here to sign up for. So how do you track your US Net Ads and all the ads you're gonna post? I have a sheet and it's not well organized. This is a situation of do as I say, not as I do.
Hey, can I call you right back? Okay. Okay.
There, I muted Marla. And we're just bringing up my US Net Ads. It's coming up on Word. Paul uses Excel, and I prefer that as well. I'm a spreadsheet junkie to begin with, but I started this document back in 2018. And I'm just gonna come down here to the bottom. And Brandon actually got me on some others that I'm testing out here, Free Ad City. That one was interesting. Global Free Ads was also interesting. And ideally, you need to be posting every single day. And why is that orange? I don't like orange.
Not to interrupt or anything, but in the folders that we hand out with the leads, I do have a posting template in the tracking template with the sheet, the Excel sheet. So there's one there if you need it. So.
Okay, yeah. See, and I
but
created
it's just basic.
Yeah, and I created mine before that was created. But it's so easy, you guys. Now it's because we've done the template. Now it's fill in the blanks. So click here to post ads. Okay, add title. Well, what am I going to title it? Oh yeah, we have our headings. And let's see here. Yeah, I'll do that one. It's not my best title. And now I'll come back for the body. And it doesn't matter how good you are with your words. Get the key factors out there. What's going to catch your attention? Put it out there. As you continue to do it, especially when you're posting daily and creating new templates daily, you've got a lot of pages you can do templates on. You're going to get better. Okay? So don't be overly critical. Don't overthink it. Just let the words flow out of you. Add image. Let's see here. Quick access. So this will get me to that page that I downloaded, or that, oh, but I'm, okay. All right, URL. I happen to have it right here. So I don't have to think about it, you guys. I'm just copying. This is copy and paste, copy and paste. We did the work. Now we're just going to go at it and post it out there. Now, you have all these categories. Sometimes our products can go into more than one category. Pick the best one for one ad. And in this case, I am going to choose health and beauty. And yeah, I think I'm going to do nutrition because it might help people lose weight because it's making them more mentally focused. So you're going to be more mentally awake to potentially stay more active. But this is not a weight loss product, but it is a nutrition product. A target city, blank means all cities. So I'm going to leave it blank. I'm going to leave it say all states. I am going to own it. I do not put my phone number or email in. That just attracts some of the junk, shall we call them. My password, and now I type in what they want me to do, and it would help if I typed it correctly. There we go. And I'm going to submit. Oh, it went. I thought for sure my picture was going to be too big. When your picture is too big, it'll actually tell you your picture is too big, reformat it. I'm just going to copy this and go back to my Word document and paste it, and I'm ready for the next. So I'm tracking. I've got my ad ID number, so I can, if I want to, I can come back to this specific ad and check on it, edit it, whatever. I'll tell you right now, I rarely do that. Okay. Hey, Vela Vita is available in Canada. So I'm going to go right to Canada, and I'm going to go to my Vela Vita, and I'm going to do, because it's a different page, I'm going to use the same information. In fact, I'm going to choose the same file, the same picture, not desktop. And again, I'm going to choose a category. I'm going to own it. Oh, come on. It wants to remember me too many times here. My stuff. Password. And post. So in just a couple minutes, I've posted 2 ads. Let's go off to another ad site. And I think I'm going to try because now I could continue going. There's free online advertising. Paul, do you know if it's available in the UK yet?
I think it's just US, Canada, Mexico, and China.
That's what
or Japan.
Japan. Okay. So I won't use India. I won't use the UK, but I could use free online advertising, free web advertising network. and USA Online Classifieds. That's what, 5 ads done on one site, basically. One of the ad sites that we used to love to use was Classifieds for Free. It is one of the oldest online sites, but there's been issues lately and I no longer trust it. I do not recommend any of my students use it, even though it's easy. He gets hacked a lot. And I think Rory was planning on getting this out of there, Paul, if I'm correct.
Yeah, there's another easy one. I'm going to post a link in the chat. It's classifiedads.com. And that's one that you can repetitively post the same ad over and over again in different cities.
Yep, it's right here at the bottom.
Yep.
And this one, you do want to register. It keeps your ads nice and organized. So I'm just going to log in because I haven't remembered my passwords. So here I've gotten some of here's my Blue Scorpion. I started it on June 30th. Suffering from chronic pain, have you tried Blue Scorpion yet? 151 hits. For me, that's really good. Given that I need to be out there better, posting more, and I'm getting there. This one here, I started in January, and beating the flu bug, I was posting about the immune boost from Valentis, and it's gotten 74 hits. You cannot say you cure anything, but you can say you can beat it back. You're not curing, but you might be able to alleviate some of the symptoms. So we're going to go ahead and post an ad for free. Select the category and items for sale, subcategory health and beauty. Location, Paul, do you ever fill in the location here? Or can you leave it blank, or do you just have to go through and do a bunch of different ones?
You have to go through and do a bunch of different states. Now, this one you can repetitively post over and over, and you can also take and that you design the ad. So when you design those ads, you can actually copy and paste those into a Word doc in the same format as what you put them in there. So you can like design your ad with different colors and fonts and all that stuff, and then you can copy all that right to a doc and then copy it back to that every time you post. So you don't have to redesign it every time.
Okay. I haven't used this one as much, but I know obviously I have. And then what I really like about this one is you can renew your ads. You can just sit there and continuously renew them. I don't like putting them out there very, if for a long, like 6 months type of time frame, because a sale might come up. And then I can modify that specific ad and run it for that specific period of time that the sale is running. Now, what's really cool about this one is not only can you, like Paul said, you can design it. So you can change the font. You can change the size of the font. You can change the color. Now, one thing Rory says is stay away from reds, oranges, even yellow. Yellow is hard to read, but reds and oranges, that's like throwing up a stop sign. You're mentally telling them, you're subliminally telling them, go away. Green, blue, purple encourages them to continue reading this or to seek out the more information. And you can even do a fun highlight.
See, like on that one, when I do a post for wine ads, I'll actually try to design the ad so it looks like a wine glass. So it starts wide at the bottom and then thins out with a couple words and then gets wider at the bottom like a wine glass. So you could do funky little things like that that catch people's attention.
Oh, that's cool. I hadn't even thought of doing that. All right. And now notice nothing down here, and I always scroll for this because every single site is different. If they're not asking for your URL in here, you need to put it in the body because how else are they going to come find you? Come on.
I usually do in both unless it specifies you have to pay for a URL in the ad itself, and then I'll put it in the thing below.
Yeah, most of mine that I end up going with nail me. Want you to pay for it. And on this site, I'm not using paste, doing the right click and paste. You have to use the control buttons. If you're not familiar with the control buttons, Control X is to delete, Control C is copy, Control V is paste, Control B is bold.
Control X is cut.
Cut, okay. And I'm no longer part of Minnesota. And expire this one probably in 2 weeks because I'm probably going to redo it in that amount of time. Type in the code to prove I am not an alien or a robot. Go out and choose my picture. Let's see here, I created some other ones here. I'll just stay with this one. And post the ad. Your ad has been posted. When you get little messages like that, you know you're successful in the ad. You can continue posting more here. This is where if you've done a proper template with multiple descriptions, multiple headings, you can sit and post all day, and like Paul says, to every single city in the world if you want to. Okay. And then I think it was the free ad city. That one was new that I had just decided to try. And here's my test. I did it on the pressed juices. And
the guy had a person
we'll just mute. So the ad, here's my ad that I had posted before. I've gotten 7 views. Okay, and I can also post a new ad. And we'll stay in the health. Oh no, not services. Go back. But this one is cool because it will also post, you can post in your Facebook page, your Twitter, your Pinterest, your Instagram, once you get a successful post done. Maybe I do need the, there it is. Nope, health and beauty. All right. And because these are all going in different places, what was my next page? Description. I can post the same stuff, but it also gets boring. That's not the website address. This one is cool because you can put in here, ask for price. So you do not have, and that's what I really liked that, is that you can just say ask for price. And I'll add my picture. And they tell you recommended resolutions. And if you take some of these without formatting them, I know Paul and I both use, oh yes, this one only allows JPEG. Forgot about that part. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to open up Canva. And I know we're running close on time here. And go to my designs. Oh, where are you? All right, forget it. We're gonna go to create a design, custom dimensions, 250, 250, create new design. Go to pictures that I have uploaded.
I believe Canva usually downloads them as a PNG.
Yep, but you can change it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Good. See, I'm going to learn something today.
Now, when I do these, I try to put in my site so that if someone else goes to borrow my picture, my page address is on there. And I am going to name this Brain. And I'm going to download, and I'm going to do JPEG. So instead of, you saw where I did that, Paul? Instead of PNG, I just chose JPEG.
Oh, there you go.
And then download. Now it's going to be on my computer in my downloads, but I also am going to go over here to File and click Save, which is what I didn't do the last time. And now I'm going to upload. Go to my downloads, open. Too small? Okay, now this I like because it says make sure pictures are no smaller than 550 by 410. That's unusual. Typically they want the smaller pictures. So, okay, I'll go back here, and they said no smaller. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do 800 by 600. Canva's free. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. No, we won't. Yes, we will. We'll get it there. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. Text. Subheading. Whip it around to the side. Come on. Drag over. Utilize the white space. Slap them in the face with my site. All right. Large. Open. There it take it. Hit done. If you have a YouTube link, I know a couple people are starting to get a little more brave and doing their own YouTube videos. Do one on Brain. Do one on the wine. Put the YouTube link in here. Create a YouTube channel. I'm learning that from Heather and Priscilla. I'm getting better at that. So there. I'm going to go ahead and submit it. And now, advertise your business in one click. Yep, post it on my Facebook page. Share. Yes, tweet about it. Add that picture. And for this one, I'm going to do the small one and tweet. And put it on my Pinterest. So this one is really maximizing your productivity, because it's not just advertising on a single platform, it's putting it out on all your different social medias.
You might not want to do that every time you post. Find a good site to do that with, and then like do one out there. If you do like every time you post an ad and post it on Facebook, you're going to have 400.
Right. If it's the same thing, but like this is a brand new product, I've not posted about it.
Right.
Tumblr. You know, it's like, I hadn't even thought of Tumblr. You know, post that baby. It's just helping us drag more people to our site, because
What is
traffic
Tumblr?
good. Tumblr is it's more like a picture posting area, but they've turned more into, let's just go to it.
I don't want to take up your time. You can tell me
nope.
anytime, but
Yeah, but there's any kind of subject out there. Now what I want to find out is how to put it on Parlor. So more places you can do it. It gives you an HTML code for the advanced user. Most forums, and I think this one will work with Parlor. You can get web banners. So this is the freeadcity.com. And where did I find it, you guys? I found it on here, right here. It's on our list. But it's far enough down, most students are not scrolling for it. So I know people probably have questions. I don't know how much time I have left.
less than a minute.
Less than a minute. So hit me up. Oh, there, I see it.
Stacy, hit me up after this. I'll give you the creds to our group sites, and whenever you want to hold a training for your team, just use that, and you can go as long as you want to.
Okay, I do see the chats here. Oh, and Heather says I can end it and restart it.